Never wonder what to write about in your marketing emails again. Stick with me for just 5 minutes, and I'm going to show you how to generate 60 email ideas in just a few minutes of your own time. You can work alongside with me or save this for later. So if you want real examples of what some of these emails could look like, all you need to do is drop me a line below, and I'll send you 30 days of prompts and swipes to help you implement this right away. So if you don't know me, I'm Charlène Boutin. I'm your favorite email marketing nerd, and I have one actionable strategy in every video that I publish. So let's dive into this 5-minute exercise. And once we're done, you're gonna end up with 60 ideas and topics for your emails. So let me just share my screen. All right, the first thing I want you to work on is coming up with 6 topics that you want to be known for. So whenever you send an email or record a video training, it should fall into one of your categories. So you can have more than 6 if you want, but somewhere between 5 to 10 is ideal. I'm using 6 for the purpose of having 60 in this case. So the more of these topics that you have, the less focused you'll be and the less niche down you'll be, which may attract a wider audience at the end of the day, but that audience will also be less targeted. So that's important to keep in mind, okay? So let's say you're a brand strategist and you may want to choose 6 topics like tone of voice, visual identity, developing your unique brand, designing in Canva, scaling content creation while staying on brand, and color theory. So those could be your 6 topics. Now, once you have your topics, so between 5 to 10, and for this example, we're going with 6, the next thing you want to do is approach each of these 6 topics in 10 different ways. And I'm going to walk you through each one. So the first one is tell people about this topic, or like in an informational approach. So this can be a more informational piece of content to let them know that, okay, this thing exists. The second thing is explaining why that thing matters in the first place, why people should take it into account when they're trying to do whatever it is that you do for people or teach people to do. Then you can also do a backstory of why this is an important part of your process. Next, you can do a piece of content or an email that's explaining the benefits of why you want to do this thing, or alternatively, why they should do this thing the way that you're teaching them how to do it. A fifth one, you can start sharing testimonials of different clients or customers that you have about this specific topic in your progress. So testimonials can be very general, but if you have very specific ones about different topics, you can categorize them like this. Number 6, tell a customer story. Customer stories are a bit different from testimonials. So a story has a beginning, middle, and end. It has a conflict. It has a challenge that people had to overcome, while a testimonial can just be like a screenshot from a Facebook group or an email response, or like a quick blip of somebody saying like how good your product, service, course, program, whatever it was. Whereas a case study or customer story really takes you from beginning to end. It has a problem, a resolution, and people, like, once they finish going through that story, they feel a sense of resolution. So that is the difference between a testimonial and a case and a customer story. And customer stories make amazing, really engaging emails. Number 7, sharing a behind the scenes of how you do your work around this topic. So how do you implement it? What do you do with clients? What does that process look like for you specifically? Number 8, you can explain some common misconceptions around this topic that a lot of people in your industry may believe, and you can explain why they're misconceptions and how you can debunk this. Number 9, outline common mistakes that people make around this topic. Now, mistakes are not the same as misconceptions. Misconceptions are false beliefs, whereas mistakes are, they're not just beliefs, they are actions that people take that are leading them in the wrong direction, or like stopping them from getting the results that they want. And finally, number 10 is to make a direct offer to help them with this thing. Because yes, you are allowed to create a piece of content that is just an offer. As long as you don't like, not every single email is just like a blatant offer. If you do that, you may get short-term results, but over the long run, people who are not ready for that offer yet, they won't want to keep opening your emails if that's all that you're giving them. Whereas the rest of these 10 topics, or subtopics rather, they help to nurture trust, build relationships, build rapport with your audience, so that when they are ready, then they will have that trust built out and they're going to be ready to take action. So that is it. That is 10 times 6. So now you have 16 different ways that you can approach any topics for your emails. And if you want to see what some of these emails can look like to nurture and convert your subscribers into paying customers and clients, just drop me a line below and I'm going to send you my 30-day cheat sheet that includes prompts, swipes, and even segues to go from talking about